So none of my stuff loaded. None of it actually made it onto YouTube. Apparently, my computer decided to restart and not post anything. So that's why I was absent. I did stuff. See, look, I did things. So yeah, I actually did plan our stuff. My computer sometimes, like, I have it set to restart and everything. I can't tell if that's gray or if that's like pre-bleed. Anyway, sorry. I'm fine. I don't have ADD, I promise. So let's see. Participated. What? Did a writing sprint on Saturday. That was a lot of fun on the 25th. I wanted to let you know, and I'll be posting it, so they'll already be up. Friday, this Friday, like the 1st, is Camp NaNo, which is basically, instead of National Novel Writing Month, which is November, where you write around 50,000 words, like it's to win is 50K. So instead of that, there's Camp NaNo, which is July and March. I want to say March. And those are times whenever you can do whatever. It's not National Novel Writing Month. It's basically a get your stuff done, here, let us help you kind of thing. So you can choose to do hours, you can choose to do pages, you can choose to do books, like read books, you can do whatever, and you can track it on the website. The website changed 3 years ago, and it's no longer a Camp NaNo website, so you can't necessarily pick specifically what you're doing. It's still, I think it's still linked as words, because they mushed it into the NaNoWriMo website. So, yeah, and if you wanted to read like 4 books in the month, then you put down 4. It's pretty easy. You get a whole lot of friends in there, and you can mark your progress and everything. It's really nifty. Just make sure that you put it with July, and that's about it. My hair is extra foofy right there. I washed it yesterday. That may have been the thing. So, what am I doing for Camp NaNoWriMo? I am still working on People's Princess. I have, I've been doing the HB90 thing, so I'm going to really put down in these 3 months. The idea, because we don't make plans, the idea is to, July, to get People's Princess as done as I can. There will be the 3rd edit and chapters. I will probably go through it again, like print it out and actually go through it and see how that works. Write down questions. I know that I have some plot holes. I have some Mary Sue stuff going on, which is basically the main character is being a little bit too favored. That's an issue. I'm trying to figure out how to make that work, and I think that it's going to be deleting some stuff, which is fine because it's at 74,000 words, so I'm not too worried. It's doing that and figuring out where it all needs to go. I think I had said during the one last Wednesday, that I finally realized that I could highlight in Word and make a comment. I'm 35, I just figured this out. Yeah. So, need to do that. I'd like to write down questions for whenever I get beta readers. That terrifies the shit out of me, it really does. And it's one of the things, it's like, popping out a kid, which I've done, and showing the child to world, which I did. Thankfully, my daughter was adorable, so... But that's the thing, is that will other people think that... There's a fly in here. Anyway, but will people think that my book is good? Or will they just tell me it's good just because I have seen what that does to a person. There was a very famous to me scandal that happened where this one girl thought that she was really good at doing her job, and she was part of AuthorTube, and I'm not gonna say her name, but yeah, she thought that she was really good, and I agree, that the advice that we give is the advice everybody else does. It just depends on where you're getting it from, really. But yeah, everybody who had beta read her book said that it was amazing and it was awesome and it was cringy as fuck. And it was just because she was trying to get everything in. And I get that. She was trying to just put everything in there so that she could just put everything in there, and it was no good. I mean, that's all that I can say without really slamming her name, but she's been on hiatus for quite some time, and I don't blame her because the reviews that she got completely discredited her, and I am so afraid for that. I'm afraid that people are going to lie to me and say that it's awesome, or they're going to tell me the truth and say that it's shit. It's my first book. It's a learning experience. Yeah. So anyway, to start Camp NaNoWriMo, I will be doing sprints Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will post them on there. I'll if you go on there and you add it, it will be in your time. My time zone is Central. I live in Texas. My hair is still doing a weird thing. Anyway, I live in Texas, so Friday is 9 to 11 p.m. Central Time. Saturday is 10 to noon, 10 a.m. to noon Central Time. Sunday I am doing 2 because I'm an overachiever, and that is noon to 2 and then 9 to 11 at night. So, yeah, I need to get shit done, and so do you. So anyway, the whole plans for this quarter are to get People's Princess done, write down questions for it, break it into chapters, get questions for it so that I can get beta readers. I have it all up here and I need to revise it because I wanted to stay away from having, I needed a thing to do for Camp NaNoWriMo, and so I procrastinated, and that's what we're gonna say. So hopefully August and September I can get beta readers. I also really want to work on my website so that it's out there. The whole idea is that I need to gain minions. I need to gain followers because I don't like the idea of just going out there and hey, I did this book and nobody does anything, nobody buys it. Now, I'm not looking for, to be on the bestseller list. It seems like New York Times is kind of everybody's greatest achievement, but everybody seems to be on it. That sounds bad. Anyway, I want it to do well. My goal is to not yawn while I'm talking. My goal is to have it make more money than what I spent on it. So, we'll see how that goes. In a certain amount of time, and I'm not sure what that certain amount of time is. Yeah. So, Camp NaNoWriMo is to get People's Princess all done. I am on page, I can't remember. I'm on page 36 of 86. 50 more pages. Break it down into chapters. Have questions for those chapters for beta readers. In the 3 months, I need to work out. I need to do more at work. I'm actually doing quite well at work, and I didn't realize it because my boss decides that he needs to tell everybody else I'm doing good except for me. Now we know why he's not dad. That was horrible. He's a grandpa. He's a really good person. I absolutely love my boss. Yeah. I just wish that he would tell me that I'm doing a good job because I want the sticky star on my forehead. Anyway. So yeah. Trying to get my 3 things, my 3 projects covered. And those are my 3 projects. People's Princess, working out, less jiggle. I would like to jiggle less. And work. Because at some point I want a raise, and I can't get a raise if I keep doing the same thing every single day and not picking any more stuff up. So yeah, that's about it. It was 11 minutes. Thankfully it is 8:35, so I will be uploading this and following it through so that it actually uploads. I will also make sure to make things for this so that I know that it was backwards. I'm not sure if that's backwards for you guys, but either way, the 3 days that I'm streaming, I will make sure that I post. So I'll have everything all up, and hopefully what I need to do is I need to make time to actually do this and then follow it through, because that was the first time this week that I have not. I've just let it go and hoped that it uploads, and it didn't because my computer's a pain in the ass. So that's what I'm doing for Camp NaNo and for the next couple of months. And what are you guys doing? Do you guys do Camp NaNo? Do you have any plans? What is your thing for July? I need to redo my calendar. That's what I'm looking at. My calendar is literally right behind you. So yeah. What are your plans for July? I plan to not die out in the heat because it's been toasty. It says it's 91. It's been actually really nice out there. Yeah, what are your plans for July? What's something that you want to do that you don't really have on the list because you know that it would be hard to accomplish? Yeah, that's a good question. Anyway, I'm going to go find the cord for this so that I can hook it up to my computer and then follow it through so that it can actually post. Hope you guys have a nice night.